Okay, other things that the post said that you definitely don't need that I disagree with.
Oh. Good morning. Hey.
Hi.
Biscuits and gravy.
I've been making biscuits and gravy and putting it in the freezer, and this morning I thought, while I was putting Elijah down for a nap, I texted Peter and I was like, "Ooh, can you make biscuits and gravy?" Which would just be like microwaving the already made gravy and pulling the biscuits out of the freezer. Mm-hmm. But I came down and Peter had just popped open a new...
Wait, let's be clear. I pulled the biscuits out of the freezer and I pulled the sausage and gravy out of the freezer, but...
He had just popped open a new can of biscuits. So he had the frozen, already made biscuits and a fresh can of biscuits open. And he's like, 1.5 biscuits for each of us. And I'm literally holding the bags of frozen biscuits that he pulled out, and there were 3 biscuits.
I'm like, yeah, 1.5.
I'm like, anyway, his brain was not woken yet.
My brain wasn't working. I was thinking, biscuits and gravy, okay, I need to make biscuits. But then when I go in the freezer, I'm like, oh great, we have biscuits already made. But I wasn't able to connect those 2 concepts.
I officially burned my tongue. Also, he did the biscuits, or the gravy in the pan, which took probably 30 minutes. So I did not intend for this to be a whole event for you to have to do first thing in the morning when your brain wasn't working. But no. I highly appreciate your efforts, and it's delicious.
It's great, it's great.
I feel like maybe this is like protecting our identity or something.
Yeah, or like not showing my morning hair.
Your bouffant.
My bouffant. It's been a while, hasn't it?
Speaking of pills. Every once in a while, my brain plays this trick on me. Like, you don't know how to take pills, do you? Like, right after I put them in my mouth. It just tried to do that. But I got them down. The best part of waking up.
Sausage and gravy in your boca.
There's these posts online about stuff like you definitely don't need to buy XYZ baby products. But I think that that is completely, what's the word for like everybody has their own opinion? It's not objective, subjective. Yeah. Because I saw a post today that was like, you definitely don't need to buy baby shoes. And I would like to disagree with that. Hello. Look how cute they are.
Let's also acknowledge that our baby stands a lot more. Oh, look at the smiles.
A lot more than a normal baby.
The average baby.
Well, yeah, he does love to stand, but also...
Sorry, gotta make a nice coffee.
But also, I'm finding I don't want to put socks on him in the summer, and I don't want his feet to get too cold in the air-conditioned places. So I have these little leather sandal-like shoes that have holes for aeration. So I feel like these are, yeah, they're like little leather bottom. I just think they're wonderful. And also it turns out that this like, maybe this isn't quite the right green, but yeah, this type of green is like his color. So, okay, other things that the post said that you definitely don't need that I disagree with. They said you definitely do not need a wipes warmer. I disagree for certain babies. I think for a lot of babies, they don't care. But for Elijah, he cared. We only used it for like maybe
4 weeks.
Yeah, for 8 weeks maybe, if that.
I will say, I agree, like, it's not necessary, but it was helpful for us.
Yeah, it was like, if your baby is going to scream every time you wipe him for the first 2 months of his life, I mean...
If it helps, it helps.
Yeah, exactly. Now, some babies don't care at all. And we did cloth wipes, and so we just... We had 2 wipe warmers, one down here, one upstairs. We've already given them away because we're done with them. But with cloth wipes, it works pretty much the same. You moisten the wipes, that's different, and then you just put them in the bin. You don't want to leave them in there too long. And I think that's the other thing with like a wipes warmer is you don't want to use it long term because it's a warm, wet place, so it would be good for bacteria.
I will say, when Mary told me we were going to try cloth wipes, I was skeptical of that working, and I really love cloth wipes.
They're way better.
Way better.
In our
opinion.
In our opinion.
This is very subjective.
This is subjective. It's a very subjective topic. But I'm trying to think of the other things that were on that list.
But we have disposable in the car when we're on the go.
Yes, we do. Although...
It would work to have them in the car. Basically, what works with doing cloth diapers is when you use the cloth wipe, you just throw it in the diaper, the dirty diaper, and then like...
It gets washed.
It gets washed.
Well, I'll tell you, if you want to be very frugal and useful, the disposable wipes, when they go through the washing machine, they come out clean. So you could technically re-wet them and reuse them, I suppose, but... we try not to use disposable wipes as much as possible. I'm guessing when he is of the age where we're out and he's touching everything and he's eating messy eating, I'm guessing we'll use more of the disposable wipes because we'll just need something wet to wipe him off with. But anyway, we're getting ready to go. We just finished all the orders. I was up there for a little bit. Peter finished all the orders while I was rocking Elijah.
And we set up my phone to do a little time lapse because Mary was wearing Elijah on her back, and then he was...
We were all in there.
We were all in there working, and my phone wasn't recording.
No, are you...
I knew she was going to be upset about that. I was upset too when I looked at my phone. I'm really sorry. You know that I tried.
I am personally...
It was a really sweet moment.
So
it was kind of
sweet.
like, I feel like it was the first moment where it's like, you know, Elijah in tow. We're just doing our working room thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
At least I documented it here.
Yeah. So we are heading out. We're going to drop off the...
Packages.
Now, are you going to do that after you drop me off?
Sure.
Okay. So I am going to a local Durham, what would it be called? Like an organization that supports...
New moms.
There you go. I'm not entirely sure of all that this organization does, but all I know is there was a post on, I think the cloth diaper, like local cloth diapering Facebook post or something about how this organization needed help sorting their cloth diapers to give to families who needed cloth diapers. And I was like, oh, I can go sort that. I can help with that, certainly. And so that's what I'm going to do. And I'm excited. I love cloth diapers. I love helping in any way I can. So this is like the best of both worlds. So I'm gonna go do that, and the boys are gonna go run errands and do all the
hardware store, buddy. Yeah.
Okay, earlier he was laying on, he meaning Elijah, Peter was not laying on the floor. He was on the carpet in that room, in the music room, and he was just like independent, talking to himself. It was awesome, and I didn't want to interrupt him, but I needed to go upstairs, so I tried to like sneak by. I was like this. And he totally saw me, and it made me start laughing. So then, not only was I not being discreet, I was laughing hysterically, running up the stairs. Trying to get by him. But Anyway, that didn't work. Okay, I need to grab, I already packed the cooler. I need to grab the cooler and not feeling very hungry, but I'm trying to eat something. So Peter made us biscuits with deli meat, so I'm trying to finish this and be on our way. So, toodles! Hi.